Sir. So today, for the business law case study, the case which I have gotten is the worker at P's factory threatens to go on a strike unless P agrees to pay them higher wages. So P agrees to the demand because he wishes to fulfill an urgent order. After the order is fulfilled, P wishes to know if he is bound by the promise to pay higher wages. Advise him on this with reference to relevant case. Joe law on the point. So in this scenario, P is forced to give higher wage to P's workers because they said they will go on a strike. So in this case, if P decides to pay higher wage to the workers, could potentially raise question how it will be legally uh, done. So whether it will be a legally blinding contract will be formed or not. To provide advice, so according to the Indian contract law, a contract is formed when there is an offer, acceptance, consideration, and a promise. So intention to create a legal relationship. So promise means intention to create a legal relation. So in this, if we take the key action, so offer or consideration. So according to the Indian contract law, a contract is formed when there is a offer, acceptance, consideration, and an initiation to create legal relation. So in this case, these key factors such as offer, acceptance, consideration, and intention to create a legal relation is maybe 80% fulfilled by P's case. So when we say about the key element in this consideration, which refers to as the exchange of values between two parties or any parties. In this case, P agrees to pay higher wage to workers in exchange for their continuing work would be seen as a consideration. And in this situation, the agreement to pay higher wages in response to the workers' demand can be seen as an offer for a unilateral contract. So the key elements such as offer and consideration is done, and the workers performing of their duty without going for a strike in reliance on peace promise of higher wages can be considered as acceptance of the offer. So basically, in peace situation, the key elements such as offer, acceptance, and consideration is done legally. So the consideration in this case is the worker continued work and forbidden from striking. However, there could be a potential argument. So the main argument arises when the initial stage of the contract law is fulfilled, but the last bit of a legal contract is not legally formed, or legally blinding contract is formed, which can be an argument for peace case. So to join with this case, there was a similar case in the sense that of VC Narasimha vs Swaminathan in 2005, where Madras High Court had a contract entering into under the influence of force is not enforceable. So this clearly states that P can establish that his agreement is forced on a economical pressure, but it will be a weakened formation for a blinding contract. So there won't be a strong case against P's contract. And in conclusion, peace situation involves elements of unilateral contract, consideration, potential duress or undue influence, and promise. while the workers continue working and forbidden from strike could be considered consideration acceptance and consideration. Still P can be legally cannot establish a legal contract with the workers due to certain impact of enforcements and due to certain terms in contract law. So the best advice for P is that P should seek legal consult to analyze the specific circumstance and applicate case law more thoroughly to determine the extent of his obligation. So according to the law, he has successfully established um, the offer, acceptance, consideration, uh, but has not completely fulfilled the intention to create a legal relation, which can lead to P losing the case and workers being reimbursed or given higher wages throughout throughout the working stage, rather than P using them for fulfilling his uh, urgent production and then going out of contract to to avoid giving these workers higher wage. So this is the solution for case study. Thank you, sir.